There's a competition for getting achievements. Xbox games have achievements, the little pop-ups that say congrats, you wasted an hour pressing A at the right time. Normally they're just bragging rights, but in this, it's a competition. At the end of the week, the bottom 10% get hunted down and executed just like the contestants in Squid Games. I'm just kidding. They just get eliminated, but it'd be kind of funny if our lives were on the line. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll just be playing anything that I possibly can that'll get me achievements. Let's just get right into it. Plants vs. Zombies. Who would have guessed? This is an achievement where you do sunflowers, chompers, and walnuts. Kind of easy. Go through the story because there's not too many achievements. Right here I'm doing bowling with 2 controllers because I have 0 friends. Then I had to play a friend 5 times, and once again, I have no friends, so yeah. But on the bright side, I get to play Survival Endless, which is 40 waves of survival. It's endless, but the achievement is at 40 waves. And it's very long.
What do you mean by that?
I like the game, but it's long and annoying. After like 2.5 hours, boom, there it is. I'm done. Now we gotta head over to the Zen Garden. We're gonna sell all my plants.
But we're supposed to be friends forever.
This way I have enough money for fertilizer to get the Tree of Life to 100. Really quick, we head over to Fall Guys. Now, you think we're gonna be playing the game? Actually, we're just gonna swap my costume a couple times, which gets us 2 achievements. And if you're curious, I'm an all-around gamer, so I do get dubs on Fall Guys as well. I can prove it right here. See? Nice. I'm pretty cool, right? Yep, here it is. Caterpillar. My save file corrupted, so that sucks. Pretty much, I just gotta eat a bunch of leaves, open the gates. The achievements didn't pop, so here they are as well. Then we hopped over to Fibbage, and I made sure to get all my friends to hop on. Thanks, guys. And making them do what I say got us the Masturbator achievement.
Oh, hell no!
Then I just had to pick the right answer and got that achievement as well, so there's that. The Walking Dead. Season 2, of course, because I already had Season 1 complete, and the competition only lets you get new achievements into your account, so I have to start from here. Which is also a good time for me to say this is the finale, because I had already been playing Season 2 on stream. Okay. This achievement right here is for drinking underage.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Which I don't think you actually have to do, but doing so just fulfills every 11-year-old's dream, so I kind of had to do it for the culture. Here's an achievement just to watch Kenny and Jane fight. Kind of annoying. I guess 3 achievements popped here. I think it was just the game was catching up on itself. Kenny wants to go check some things out, so he ends up leaving Clementine and Jane in the car alone. Which then leaves one decision. Clementine crashing Kenny's car. Jane leaves, Clementine finds shelter, where then Jane and Kenny fight to the death. Kenny wins. I didn't really like Jane. Here's an achievement for Clementine and Kenny to find a safe haven, which was really sad because they wouldn't let Kenny in. But I decided to stay with Kenny because I would do anything for him. Anything.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am.
Here's the achievement for finishing the game, and it shows all the choices that I made. Now remember when I said Season 1 was already finished? They got bonus levels. So first we're gonna start with Russell. He actually has an achievement within his story, which is to hide, and when you hide, you'll find Carly from early Season 1. Then you're with this freak, I think his name's Nate. Not the coolest guy, so we ditch him. And that gets us our next achievement. Now we're gonna head to Wyatt because he has a rock, paper, scissors achievement that if I fail, I'm gonna have to restart. There we are, winning at rock, paper, scissors.
Stop it.
Now we're with Vince. His story, he killed somebody.
What?
And now we're going to jail, and somebody gets infected, and we leave. We leave our buddy. That's all. Shell, another pretty basic story. Shell didn't have much to her story. Bonnie, she's literally cheating. She's literally an adulterer, trying to mess with this dude's relationship, and I'm pissed. And then Bonnie kills his wife.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
Stupid hoe. Anyway, so that's the end of Walking Dead. Poppy Playtime 2. I've already played this game before, and so I'm just doing a lot of cleanup achievements. The first achievement is to just stare at Poppy for about a minute. This gets you the bad listener achievement, but she's a woman, so...
Get the fuck out of here, bitch!
Now, it is cleanup, so I just gotta get a couple of these golden trophies. Then we gotta go to the memory game and do it on the first try, or else I have to restart. And naturally, I do it on the first try. Then we go spam this button for like 5 minutes. Then we gotta go hit all these Huggy Wuggies without turning on my flashlight, which I think is a pretty dumb achievement because the flashlight does not have much difference in how much you can see. Now here you just have to feed the kitten by pressing the button a million times again. There it is! Now right here is where I blow my deathless run. Which is okay because there's other achievements that require dying. And for the next achievement, I have to press this button only 8 times to get to the thing. Here's the first death-related achievement. Get out my face! Die in a fire. We've all wished that upon someone. Now here's us collecting the last VHS tape, as well as us collecting the last notes, which is the last achievement I get for this week. That ends the week for the competition. The elimination line was at 1,558 and we took 956. These were the best achievements we got for the week. Now let's move to week 2. I want to apologize right now that my week 2 footage got corrupted, but I played Grounded, but I downloaded an achievement world, so I'm sorry, but it gave me a ton of achievements. If it makes you feel any better, it has a castle, which is pretty cool. It has all the loot you want and you just get to hang out. I'm not making my case better, am I? Well, guess what? I don't care, because I want to win this competition however I need to do it.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal.
We're at Outlast Trials now, and the first achievement I get is to stick 50 rusty needles in my arm.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Natural, right? The next achievement is to allow this freak to hit me one more time so that I can drink some health potions. I then pick a lock 100 times, which gets me my next achievement. I'm now letting this big bald dude take serious advantage of me.
What do you mean by that?
Just so I can get my next achievement, which is to die 50 times. I then gotta have my buddy Chocolate Donuts help me with an achievement where I had to kick this freak off of him 50 times. And in the meantime, I got an achievement to use my rig recharger 50 times, which was kinda nice. I also had Chocolate Donut carry me to not take damage for 10 levels, which was actually kinda hard, but he's the GOAT.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
So thank you, Chocolate Donut. Which then takes us to Phasmophobia, which I didn't even know they had a tutorial. So I did that and got that achievement. Now, I'm not very good at the game, so the next achievements were just me guessing the ghost correctly with chat kind of giving me some help. Okay, but seriously, I suck so much. I keep dying and it's pissing me off. So I genuinely had to recruit some good people at this game just so they could carry me and help me get these ghosts. Because honestly, I would not be able to do it without them. I honestly just stayed in the van and waited for them to tell me what ghost it was, and that was how it rolled.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
So here it is getting me another achievement. It's not cheating. I'm not being a baby. This is just what I did, okay? I had to, I wanted to, I needed it. It was fun. I swear I'm having fun.
Grrr.
Then, once I hit level 50, I was able to make a custom game mode, which then got me an achievement the moment I pressed apply. Which pretty much led me just to do the apocalypse challenges, and to try to do a nightmare mode. I don't even know why I was trying to do this, maybe to earn money. But long story short, I couldn't do anything. The moment I'd walk into the building, I would die instantly, and it was starting to piss me off a little bit, and I was pretty upset, so I decided to wrap it up. I'm not that good at the game. I figured this challenge is a little bit too hard for me, and I called it there.
You are one pathetic loser.
Okay, let's see how we did. Ending week 2, I'm feeling pretty confident. The elimination line is 1,044, and we got 381st. Yippee! And these were the best achievements I got for the week. Alright, on to week 3. Alright, we're starting the week strong by going to Rocket League and just playing the hoops mode. All I have to do is score in overtime. We then head over to Grounded, back into the achievement world, and I just sat in a chair, enjoyed the view. I then had to take a picture of myself in Grounded. As you can see, there's the screenshot, and then here comes the achievement. I then tried on a bunch of tier 2 armor. I then had to go duplicate some things which I didn't really understand, but here it is anyway. Now we're in Outlast, where all I had to do is load into the very last chapter of the game. That way I can get the achievement by not hiding under any beds or in any lockers.
You never had a chance to defeat me, fool! And you know why?
Because you cheated?
Now we move to Stumble Guys, which I mean, old reliable. Anyway, the achievement we got is just for changing colors. Then we just had to make a split screen game and play in it. Then I just started getting a bunch of achievements for just beating levels, which then made the achievements start flying by pretty dang quick. Now we're in Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 1, which is pure nostalgia. Anyway, our first achievement is just by planting this laser bean. Next achievement was sticking 10 people with a sticky nade as a scientist. Then we kill the vampire zombie boss guy. We then get 2 achievements for beating a super boss wave, which also happened to be a super boss vampire wave. We then got 2 more achievements for beating garden ops on hard mode, which gave us both the hard mode achievement and the normal mode achievement. I then got an achievement here for finishing this golf level. My next achievement was for exploding the zombie teleporter. Right here we got an achievement for killing a bunch of zombies using the corn strike. Right here we get an achievement for tackling our 10th plant. Right here I get a big brain achievement by swapping teams right before the game ended for the achievement to win a perfect match because my team sucked. It counts, it counts, it counts. I think that counts. No way! Oh. I then get some help from my buddy Average Height in the gnome bomb levels, where the first achievement I just had to pick up the gnome bomb. The next achievement I just had to plant the bomb a couple times. Okay, so I just got back to editing this video a few months later after I started it. Mainly because I got engaged and I'm now planning a wedding and I'm in my last semester of college and things are getting pretty tight, so I don't have as much time as I would like to. I still stream a lot, but anyway, I'm going to try to explain the competition and the achievements just a little bit quicker pace than how the video's been going. I'm really sorry, but I hope you still like it. Bye. Now we're in Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, which is peak. My first achievement was getting 25 kills with Mr. Corn. I then just had to swap players in this game mode to get an achievement. I then got an achievement completing this quest. Here's an achievement for creating a custom match. Then I got an achievement on accident for giving this fish some stars. Then you go to this target practice and you have to get a rank S for the next achievement, which took me 2 tries, sadly. Next achievement was beating garden ops on crazy mode. Then you swallow a goat as a chomper, which took me a second. I don't even remember how I got to this position, but everyone was turning into goats. Then you have to kill this massive goat as a pea shooter. I mean, you don't need to be the pea shooter, but it helps. Then you have to plant a nuke in front of the zombie's base and protect it for an achievement. Then you go to the zombie side and start doing their quests and killing all these bosses. Then you get an achievement for just completing 100 waves, which is nice because you get to do that in quests. And another achievement for finishing that quest. Then as the pirate, I eliminated 25 plants with his weapon. Then I get an achievement for customizing a weapon skin. Then I finished this pirate quest where I just collected the coins. I then started doing some multiplayer matches, but before I could do anything, I started getting stream sniped by this freaking pea shooter dude. At first I didn't think much of it, I just thought I was really bad and kept getting killed by them. But then they started emote on me and spawn camping me, and at the end of the match, they sent me a message. And I was stream sniped. Like, I don't know, they were really nice though. I talked to them for a little bit. They're just really good at the game. Honestly, it's hard to keep track of what achievements I've gotten at this point. And my brain is starting to fry. Here's another achievement for killing a ton of plants with the mech suit, which is OP by the way, that suit's nuts. Then I went over to Marvel Rivals. I've never really played the game before, so I thought I'd give it a try. I had some friends who really liked it, and they said they would help me out. The only issue is, they play competitive, and so I just got stomped non-stop. I tried every single character I could, just getting killed left and right immediately. Couldn't get a kill for a long time. It was really hard. Here's me trying to be Groot, and then as you can see, I just get melted. They told me to try this chick because she's hot. Now I get melted. Then I tried Wolverine. And I finally feel like I'm going to get this guy, and I'm chasing him, and then I just die, of course. But I got an achievement for doing an arcade match, which is something. I have yet to get a kill yet. I go as Jeff and die. I then find out you can get an achievement for swallowing a ton of people as Jeff. So somehow, I got 6 people, counting my teammate. I went and chucked them all off the edge. So at the end of the match, I got that achievement. Then I was Hulk, thinking I could get some kills. No. This game's hard. So then I go back to Stumble Guys to feel better about myself. And all I had to do was finish a couple more matches, get some achievements. It was nice. So, week 3 elimination line was 701, and we took 342nd. And these were the best achievements we got for the week. So that was weeks 1 through 3, and I haven't decided if I'm going to make a video on 4 through 6, but if it is something you want to see, just leave a comment or just text me, because I know most of the people who are going to see this video are my friends from home. So just text me, because I'm lonely, and that's why I'm making YouTube videos instead of hanging out with you, because you won't text me. Huh? Anyway, bye.